Hello Dragonflies. Today's story is about dinosaurs. It tells you a little bit about dinosaurs, but it also makes you wonder what it would be like if a dinosaur came to your town. And that's what this is called. The book is called If Dinosaurs Came to Town, and it's written by Don Mansell. And here are the dinosaurs in the story. So imagine, while you're looking at these pictures, what it would be like if some of these dinosaurs came to Newport. What do you think it would be like if they came into our school? Would it be a good thing? Or maybe not? Let's have a look and see what might happen if they did. If dinosaurs came to town. You probably know a bit about dinosaurs. They were prehistoric reptiles. Some were huge and some were tiny. Some were fierce and others were gentle. They lived millions and millions and millions of years ago, long before there were buses or houses or even people. Then they all died out, and nobody quite knows why. We know a lot about dinosaurs because scientists have found their bones and pieced them together and studied them very, very carefully. So some of you might recognise the bones in these dinosaurs that were found and put together in a museum. But can you imagine what these monsters were really like? Just for a little while, suppose they hadn't all died out. Think what it would be like if a whole load of dinosaurs came to your town. These two dinosaurs have certainly jammed up the traffic. That's not surprising when you look at the size of them. Diplodocus is the longest animal that ever existed. And Brachiosaurus is the tallest. But they're not at all fierce, in spite of their size. They have to munch, munch, munch all day long just to keep up their strength. But don't worry, they only eat plants. They wouldn't hurt you unless they trod on you. Then squidge, you'd be as flat as a pancake. But not all dinosaurs were as gentle as these two. Slice, slash, gobble, guzzle. Beware of Deinonychus. There's a whole gang of them down at the dump. Deinonychus means terrible claw, and that's what they've got. A great, sharp, hooked claw on each foot for ripping and slitting. They're not very big, but they hunt in packs and can bring down a much bigger dinosaur. What's more, they can run really fast, faster than horses. If they catch you, you've had it. Allosaurus is fearsome enough. He's got huge head and strong jaws, but even he is keeping his distance from these smaller ones. It might be safer in the countryside though. Let's have a look. Phew, that's better. Everything's quiet here. Stegosaurus is having a big slurp of water, and Ankylosaurus is quietly munching grass. That's all they eat, grass and other plants. Stegosaurus has big bony plates along her back. The wind blows over them and helps to keep her cool. But if you disturb her, she'll wave her spiky tail. So do be careful. Ankylosaurus has hard and knobbly bits all over. If another dinosaur tried to bite him, it would break his teeth. He uses that club at the end of his tail to whack his enemies, so that ram, they'd better watch out. Things aren't quite so peaceful in the water though. Two hungry sea reptiles, Elasmosaurus and Tylosaurus, are after that fisherman. Elasmosaurus has 4 flippers that zoom through the sea. He can lift his head right out of the water. And look at those needle-sharp teeth he's got. Tylosaurus is like a huge crocodile with flippers. She swishes her strong tail from side to side to push herself through the water. Look at the size of her mouth. She'd chew you into mincemeat in no time with those giant teeth. She's got over 70 of them. Quick, dive for cover. Splosh. Oh no, things are even worse down here. Rushing through the water comes Dunkleosteus. He's a gigantic prehistoric fish. He's got a huge armoured head with great jaws of sharpened bone. And he likes to crack a stone-hard fish open, but you might make juicier meat. So let's get out of here. Hurry! Oh, might be safer up here in the air. Whoosh! There goes Quetzalcoatlus. She's bigger than any bird, but she's no bird. She's a reptile with wings. Great wings of feather. Oh, sorry, of leather, not feather. And her body is covered in fine fur to keep her warm. She's the biggest flying animal that's ever been. Below her is Pteranodon. He's another flying reptile. He uses his funny-shaped head as a rudder to steer himself. His favourite food is fish, and he swoops down and scoops him out of the sea in his great big beak. You can see he's got one there. Look out below. And there is Dimorphodon. He's like a big bat. Doesn't he look creepy though? Back in town, there's trouble on the high street. Triceratops and Styracosaurus are about to charge the security van. They think it's another dinosaur and they want to frighten it off. Triceratops is a huge rhinoceros. Her skin is tough, her legs are strong, and look at those horns. Look, 1, 2, and 3, which makes her name Tri-3, head and top. Styracosaurus means spike lizard, and you can see why. Her bony frill protects his neck from other dinosaurs' teeth, the strong muscles that help his beak snap off the tough shrubs he likes to eat. You may think you'd be safe from dinosaurs at home, but oh no, there are plenty of prehistoric animals small enough to get into your bedroom. Look at them all. Bagaceratops is on the bed, protecting her newly hatched babies. Diplocaulus has taken over the fish tank. His boomerang-shaped head helps him shoot through the water. And oops, don't tread on Where is he? Orphy Dapperton. He's asleep under the carpet. He looks like a snake, but actually he's an amphibian, a bit like a frog. And so is Eriops, the one snoozing in the bathtub. And over by the window is our feathery friend, Aviemimus. If you didn't know any better, you might think he's a bird. But what's that he's looking at? Run for your lives! It's Tyrannosaurus Rex! Rex means king, and this is king of the dinosaurs, the T-Rex. He's as tall as a house and as fast as a car, and he's very hungry. He's looking for Triceratops, and when he finds her, he'll grab her and tear her up with his massive teeth and gulp her down in huge, great mouthfuls. Yum, yum, yum. But you might be just as tasty, so if you value your lives, quick! Get inside and lock the doors. Wow, if only dinosaurs could really come back. It would be fantastic. Or would it? What do you think? And that is the end of the story, Dragonflies. Have a think about it. Would you like a dinosaur to come to Newport? Let me know. See you next time.